Hi, um, today we are going to talk about 3D drawing as opposed to the last lesson, last video that's on 2D drawing, but we are doing in 3D direction. Okay, so now we are doing 3D drawing. Okay, now the two main type that you are going to use for Sec 2 level, one is oblique drawing and the other one is isometric drawing, right? Now this oblique drawing is similar to what you have done previously, right, except that you are doing it in 3D form for a solid object. Previously you are doing a shape drawing in 3D. Okay, now to do oblique drawing is very simple. First of all, you draw the front profile of your object in the actual shape that you can see, and then you add the thicknesses by slanting lines which are parallel to each other, right? And you just slant in the same angle, and then you will mark off the depth of the object with a line, same distance throughout along this slanting line. Now when you are done with it, you will just simply darken it to the correct outline that you want, and there's your first drawing in oblique for a rectangular block. Now you can do the same with a triangular prism, and then you draw the frontal face first. There's this face that I shaped for you, and then you add the slanting height, and then you mark off the distance. Now bear in mind that this line and this line should be parallel. Okay, and this line and this line should have been parallel. Okay, now over here I have other example of a block. Now take note that this one, it looks something like what you have done previously, creating, right? So basically is that if I were to draw one box, I draw on the side over here, smaller one to show you. Okay, I draw the overall box which I had, and I will slant the height to the distance that I want, and I mark off the height of the first step. Now notice that I'm just drawing very light pencil line just to sketch this. Okay, now once I'm happy with the various steps that I want, I simply darken the required outline for my step profile in oblique drawing format. Okay, now this is what we call a step profile or step block. Okay, this is a triangular prism. This is a rectangular block. Okay, now I just simply darken this one to show you as well. It's almost similar to the one on the right here, but it's drawn to a bigger scale. Okay. Now you notice that all the sketching lines that I have, they are very light. I don't know whether you can see in the video or not. Okay, I don't erase away, but my outline when I darken it, it stood out nicely. It shows my design pretty clearly. Now here on the lower end here, on the left hand side, is a more complicated one. It's actually a step bar. Okay, a round bar with steps. Okay, I will darken out the outline to show you quickly. You notice there's a lot of sketching line on this drawing. It looks very complicated at first, right? But once I darken it up, it will be very clear what I'm drawing. Okay. Now, so that means, to draw complicated shape, you can use creating method. to add the details, similar to the 2D shape that you've drawn previously. Now there's another type of drawing that you must know that is called isometric drawing. Now this is different from oblique drawing, is that you are not drawing the true shape as you have seen in oblique drawing here. Okay, everything is drawn in slanted rectangular form. So basically, the rule of thumb, the rule of isometric drawing is that these lines are actually 30 degrees to the horizontal. Right. Now from this quick sketch, I'll just simply darken out the outline to show you. Okay, now slowly clean line. Oh dear, actually there's something wrong here, right? My mistake. Right? Now what do we do with this? Later on I'll erase away, right? Now, on this part over here, I'm trying to draw a step profile. Okay, so what I'm doing is that actually I draw a rectangular box first. Right, then I add the step that I want. Now this is the creating method basically. Okay, once I'm happy with it, I'll darken the outline for the step profile. I'm trying to do it properly now. I'm going to rotate my paper because this is the angle that I'm comfortable to draw the straight line. And in this way. Okay, I got this. Now there's one more on the right hand side. Just simply darken it up to show you the outline. Yes, okay. Now at the bottom here, I have three square boxes that I've drawn at different steps. This is actually used to draw the round bar with steps. Okay, but it's in isometric form. Now remember the previous lesson. For a circle, we draw a square first, then we divide the 4/4. This is exactly how it's done. Now on this part over here, remember, just draw a curve that's close to the four points on the square here. Alright, just draw the small curve. Let's draw the small curve. Draw the small curve. Right. Then now you join the ends of the curve to the other side. Okay. Now this one is a further distance than this one here. Remember, so the curve will be more gentle. Alright. I just draw a very light pencil line first. So make sure that okay, and over here to here is very near together. So the curvature must be a bit sharper. So must be a bit sharper as well. Now I'm happy with this, but I'm not going to do this yet. I'm not going to draw the circle first, right? I'll draw the second one first. Okay, I'm quite skillful, so I'll be able to draw this now quite well. Alright. Okay, I sketch a circle, and the same goes for the third step here as well. Sorry. Now, even though I'm skillful, I still have to use the creating method to help you to draw this curve. Right, so that means creating method is very important. Make sure you use it. Right, then there should be a tangent here that joins to this point, the three isometric circle together. Now I'm going to have a side profile the same as this. So what I'm going to do is that right at the semicircle point here, I draw a line there. Right, it should be touching this one here. Okay, and likewise for this one here, this point, I'm going to draw a line that will touch the lower curve. Right. Now, so what I'm going to have is that there should be a point here that joins from this should be done. Let me just check. Should be a point here that joins from here to here. Okay. Right. Now I'm going to darken my curve to show you in detail what's the step. How will the step looks like. There you go. I have the step profile in isometric form. Right? Now, we just stop now for a moment. I'll bring out a different video later on to follow up on isometric drawing. So, isometric drawing